Hello everyone, welcome back to Mermaid Soul Readings. Hope you all are having a wonderful day or wonderful evening. I will quickly explain what the reading is about, why people get intimidated by you. That's what we are going to see in today's reading. So you will have, as usual, you have 3 piles, pile 1, pile 2 and pile 3. You can just close your eyes, feel centered, take a deep breath, and then pick one pile you feel inclined to. Otherwise, you can listen to all 3 readings. Okay, so I'll just give you a few minutes for you to pick your pile. Alright, hope you have picked your pile. So we'll start with pile 1. Pile 1, let us see why do people get intimidated by you. Why do people get intimidated by you? Pile 1. Pile 1, they want to be close with, they wanted to connect with you. People want to connect with you, but you are in a different level and your ideas, your worldview doesn't actually match with theirs, but still they want your energy. They very much get attracted towards your energy, but both of your energy is entirely different. There are a variety of people who get intimidated by you, not just one or two. There are tons of people who get intimidated by you because their energy doesn't match with yours, and that's when they feel that you are a little different from, you have a different worldview, and you don't just share your view, or you just stay there. Even if your view is entirely different from others, the way you look at things are entirely different from others, but still you don't share it with anyone and you just stay. And that shows how real you are, how true to yourself, and how strong you are at your opinion. When you say your opinion, how that says like how strong and how true to yourself, and that becomes a very strong strategy of yours, and that's why people get intimidated by you. Yes, even if there is something that you're brutally honest, even that is, you will not get scared to share anything, even that will create a rift between two people. Even if you think that will create a confusion in a relationship or rift between two people, if you are in a relationship or a friendship or in a family, or even in a family, if you think that will happen, you're not just a person who will just let it be. You will just share it and then move on. The path which you have come, so far, how you have come, the path which you have come, and the journey you have uh, lived all along these days. Uh, it has shown you the way how you can proceed with your own unique uh, personality trait. You have a unique personality trait that is actually entirely different from the crowd, rest of the crowd. That's why you stand out. And the way you have come across these days, how you have come across, and you clearly understood how you have to put across your point of view. And that's how you're going to move forward. You have sharpened your skills. You have sharpened your level of thinking, your way of saying things out and conducting yourself. You have understood your own value, and so that's why, and you just stand on your throne, and you don't just give up. You don't give up. This is your big transformation, I would say, from Page of Swords to Queen of Swords. How you just carry yourself, the way you carry yourself, the way you just stay in your own zone, and you stay in your throne. You are not a person who's just wishy-washy and you will just play around and be however you want to and do things. No, you are not that person, and that's why people get intimidated by you. This may be your love interest also. They might also be a little scared of you on how to connect with you. Yeah, your fears or whatever it is, you never gave up. Though you seem to be a different person when you were young, you seemed to be a different person, but you did not give up. You knew how to sharpen your skills. You knew how to actually move out of a situation. You understood how to tame yourself back, and you sat on your throne and you did not even give up. And this is the result of your big transformation, I would say. If you were a person earlier where people did not understand you and you were coming across as a person who was very blunt, in terms of you were upright and very blunt, that is what makes you stand apart, and that's why people are literally scared of you. That's why people get intimidated when you talk. That's why people get intimidated when you share your viewpoint. You just stand out from the, and that is also one of your positive side, and they knew it, and people actually like it, but still they get intimidated by you. Yes. They just feel that your cup is overflowing and you are getting things, you are doing things, whatever you wanted to do, be it anything, under the sun, you do it and you get it, you get what you want. You just walk your own path, go your own way, through your own journey, and they know that you are intuitive, you make your own decisions. You just observe things and you don't just care. People just observe you from far, and with that itself they get, this is a big leap for you. 39 to 49, this is actually a big leap for you. You just manifest and you get it. You manifest something and you receive it. Somebody who knew your power is actually very much intimidated by you. Someone whom you know already, and they know that you just manifest and you receive. And when they observe you, they try to observe you from far, and they get intimidated by how you just move. Yeah. When something is wrong, you just don't stay there for a long time. You just don't stay there and just worry, brood, thinking about the same thing again and again. You just move on, and you know your way. Whichever way you wanted to move on, you just know your way. You just don't just sit there and wait for certain things to happen. You just know your way. And that's what is amazing about you. You know to create your own life. If you have discussed anything personal about your life to anybody, don't do it. People are actually very much intimidated by you because of how you just stand in your power. See, earlier when you were young, you didn't know how to move, how to do things, and how to. This may be your family members. These people might be your family members. You didn't know how to, go into your path. You didn't know who you are. Now that you know who you are, you have shaped your life. You have molded your life in such a way that nobody can harm you in any way. But still, if you're thinking of sharing your personal with anybody, be it any I understand if you want it, if you have something, if you achieved something, or something you wanted to share, something happy or sad, you look out for somebody, but make sure that somebody is actually a confidant who will not share it with anybody. Be careful. People know that you are very powerful and capable of doing things, your potential, and that's why they are very much intimidated by you. This may be your family also, but your family are very much intimidated by you as how you actually turned your life into something where they can't even reach you now. I don't know if this pile resonates with you. You might be a little far away from your family, and you are at a very good position right now. And people get intimidated by you with your decisions, how you make your decisions, how you change, how you shift things, how you change things for yourself, how you turn tables for yourself, how you make things favorable for you. Wow, this is a very beautiful reading. Do let me know if this reading resonates with you. This is a lot about your own big transformation, how you transformed your life. And that's why people get intimidated by you. You know how to balance your energies now. When you were very young, this pile, especially when you were young, you didn't know who you were, you didn't know your power. People actually misused you in many ways. This might be your family also, and your childhood friends, maybe. They might have misused you. You didn't know your power. But now you're very much aware of your power, and that's why people get intimidated by you. Now you know how to put people in their places. You will not just allow anyone to get into your space and harm you or give you any trouble. You will not allow anyone. But still, I think you should be aware of whom you share what with anybody. That you should be aware of. All right, that's what I have for you. Pile number 2. I'm sorry, pile number 1. Do share your comments in the comments column below. This seemed to be a very beautiful reading, and hope you enjoyed watching this reading. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching pile number 1, and take care. Pile number 2, let us see why people get intimidated by you. I see someone walking in the seashore. I see someone walking near the seashore. If you are somewhere, if your house is somewhere near the seashore, I think this might resonate with you. Yeah, like this. Though your mind is conflicted, whatever you do, it works. Your mind is a little conflicted. You make impulsive decision, be careful not to make any impulsive decisions. Just wait for the right time and things will work out for you. Why people get intimidated by you is because of your impulsive decisions. You make the right move at the right time, but still you need to be very clear about making impulsive decisions. People get intimidated by you because sometimes when you are sure about something, you don't change. You just stay there and you don't just change your decisions, or when you know that certain things doesn't work for you, you just cut them out. You just don't wait. People get intimidated by you because when they see how things are working out for you, how things are merging for you. When they see that how things are working out for you on their own, that's when people get actually intimidated by you. You just get what you want. Whoever is in your path, you just move. You just let things out and you just move. You don't just stay there and wait for anything or anything. You just move. Whatever happens, you just keep moving. You just don't just wait and brood, or you are always in forward movement. And people get intimidated by you because you can't be easily shaken up. Even if anyone is trying to, say things to ruin your mind, ruin your peace of mind, you don't. You know your worth. Yeah, but at times you get conflicted, but still you know your worth. And that's why people get intimidated by you. You are not a person who will be easily shaken up. You are an empress. You stand on your throne, walk your journey, and you just move. You are an empress. You are not a person who is easily shaken up. You control things. And something doesn't go your way, yes, you get upset, but you don't share it with anyone, but still you try to control things. You make sure things are favorable for you. You make sure that you do that. You might be a magician also. Some of you here might be an earth sign, but I am seeing Empress strongly, Venus energy. Looks like a lot of planetary movements are in your favor. You just make sure how things can be favorable for you. You're very good at it. Whichever way, whatever happens, You know how to turn things favorable for you. Even with people, you have a way with people. You might be an extrovert. Yes. See, one thing is you don't let something just go away from you so easily. Some of you watching here, you might be into sales. You might be into sales or marketing. You might be into a job where communication is essentially important, and you don't just give up so easily until you convince someone. Or even if you want to close any business deal, people are very scared to talk to you because you easily change minds. You easily uh, don't give up, and you easily change minds. You're very good at brainwashing people, and you get what you want, and you know they will be okay by the way you talk. You may be an extrovert the person, but you give them lot of flexibility in terms of sharing about your life, sharing about your personal things. You make them very interested, and then you just get what you want. You're very good at it. People who are watching this pile, maybe you might be very good communicators. You do whatever you want, you get whatever you want, and then you move your way. You move towards your way. You look like as a person who is actually very much uh, connected in terms of emotions. At the outward you look like a person who is actually very charming and not charming, very emotionally connected person. Like you care things, but actually you're very emotionally intelligent. You do things whatever that is needed at that point for your job or something to get, and then you just leave that place. You get what you wanted. You're very good at getting things done, and that is your strength, and that's why people get intimidated by you, especially because of the way you talk. You know how to get into something, and then you also know how to fix your things and then get out of it. You just don't get stuck in anything, and you know how to play things and make things favorable for you. That's why people get intimidated by you. I understand this is not wrong. If you're doing it for your work, I understand this is not wrong. But then when you are doing it in your personal life, you should be very careful. You need not have to. I'm not saying that you play with others' emotions, but when it comes to your work, you are goal oriented, ambitious person. So you just go above and beyond to do things for you, and that's why people get intimidated. When they already know you, they get intimidated. I think some people may even try to avoid you. Yeah, you are a go-getter. And on the other side, you also help people. If they ask you something, you also help people. You just don't say no. You don't say no at all. You also help people a lot, and they like that about you, but they also get intimidated because you also get what you want. When somebody promises you something, you also get that equally from them, and then only you just uh, let them free. You may be into a leadership position for some of you. This is nothing wrong. You do not have to feel bad about it. I actually I love the way how this comes across. But when it comes to relationship, I see you maybe in a different zone, at a different level. I have personally seen people, met people who are actually, who come across as an extrovert person outward, uh, at work, at a professional level, but at a personal level, they'll be really, really good and really true to people in their personal life. I have also seen people like that. If you are someone like that, if you are doing this for your job, that's really good. I'm appreciating what you do. You also get what you want, you also give them what they want, and you equally get whatever you need to get, because they promise you. And you are a go-getter, ambitious person. I'm seeing a lot of fire energy. I'm seeing fire energy. Yeah, fire and air. How much ever, you don't just give up so easily on anything. You're a very ambitious person. You might be very good at your job. You know how to that change things for you that will become beneficial in any situation, it may be. It is very unlikely when you give up, it will be a situation where you cannot do anything. Only at that time you would give up. You are not a person who will just easily give up, but every step you make, every move you make is completely clearly strategized. You know your way, you know your path, and that's why people get intimidated by you. Because yeah, you might be into sales or marketing or any communication related, PR, or any communication related work. That's what I have for you, pile number 2. Do share your comments in the comments column below. This is seemed to be a very interesting reading. uh, let me know how, if it resonates with you. Hope you enjoyed watching this reading. Do like, share and subscribe, and thank you for watching pile number 2. Take care. Pile number 3, why people get intimidated by you. Pile number 3, why people get intimidated by you. You're very stubborn. Yeah. Until this may be a love situation, you're very stubborn. You go by your intuition, and you you will not be the first one to say sorry to anybody. You just wait, you stay there, you make people count their mistakes. You make people accountable for what they did. And that's why people get intimidated by you. You just don't easily forgive. You won't easily forgive anybody. But you're a very good person at heart. You're a very good person at heart. That's why it is hard for you to just let go of things when someone actually hurts you. But for the appearance, the way you appear, the way you carry yourself, it seems like you are an easygoing person, but actually you are not. That's why initially people don't get intimidated by you, but after they talk to you, after they get to know you better, and then they get intimidated, because you make people accountable for what they did. You just don't give up easily, and you don't forgive easily. It's okay. That is your, because you don't make any mistakes. I see that you are very sure about who you are and what you do, and you just don't make any mistakes. You just stay in your throne. When something is not clear, when someone or somebody has done something, you just don't just give up easily and just move ahead. Even if things are not clear, you just wait. You wait for the right time, you wait for the right sign, and then you move. Oh my god, this is actually beautiful, because at heart I don't see you making any mistakes. You don't hurt anyone, don't hate anybody for no reason. But when they do something for you, you just can't take it. And you make them accountable for what they do, whoever that may be. And you're very good at making your point of view clear. You make it very clear, especially in terms of communication. But when something is off and you are not clear, you don't talk. That's why people get intimidated by you. But initially, you don't come across as a person who is you don't scare anybody. You look like a very easygoing, very soft spoken sort of a energy. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting this full energy. But then the whole transformation, the whole life has made you that way, that when somebody does anything for you, because of you are a highly sensitive person. You understand things. You can understand things deeply and see things clearly. And people can't. Some of you here may be Virgos or any earth sign. Yeah, earth sign also, because life has made you that way, that you should not actually you have clear boundaries. Sometimes these are walls, yeah, but you also have clear boundaries. Wow, this seemed to be like a very beautiful person at heart. But then when anybody makes any mistakes, that's how the world is. But you see the world in a different way, and if that is a mistake for you, that is a huge mistake. You are a very sensitive person. If somebody is hurting you, they hurt you, you get hurt. You don't forgive anyone so easily. Yes, see, High Priestess and King of Swords. Wow. The journey you have come across so far has made you this way. Earlier, you were not this. And now people get intimidated because you make sure that anybody who messes up with you, who is actually trying to harm you in any way, either emotionally or physically or any way, if they have any wrong intentions, if they have any harmful intentions, you just make them accountable for what they did. Until they really regret anything, you will not let them in your life. Even you will not let them in your life at all. But until then, you you take karma in your hands for some reasons. I understand your power. I understand your grief. I think some of you here, if you still feel like you have not let go of any grief or any pain, any hurt caused by your parent or your family or even your friends, anybody, if anything they have done to you, if you still have not let go of the pain, I'm not asking you to forgive, I understand. If I think you need to let go of the pain that has been caused to you. So that's why the pain is actually manifesting in different relationships, in different forms, in different situations. Again and again, why people are actually doing the same thing that has happened in the past? Because you didn't let go of the pain. I'm not asking you to forgive. Again, I literally stress that and say, if you want to forgive, yes, you forgive. But then I'm not forcing you to forgive. If you feel like you need to let go of the pain they had done to you, forgive yourself in that situation. Forgive you first for not being helpless, where you cannot save yourself from that hurt or pain which they had caused you. Now you know the way. Now you know how you can actually move away from all this turmoil that is happening around you. But earlier you were not, right? So that can change. That attitude can change. Because so that you feel free within in your heart. I see that you people are actually holding on to a lot of pain. You forgive yourself first and then see what happens next. You do not have to actually you do not have I'm sorry, I'm using the word actually again and again. You do not have to fully let go of everything. And I'm just asking you to be, your heart chakra is a little is actually closed. If you let go of the pain and hurt that is caused, then you will be able to be free again. Liberate yourself from that pain that has been caused by people in the past or anybody. All right? I totally uh, resonate with how you I could feel how you are hurt. The reason why I am not able to speak much is because that's how you feel. You don't say much. You don't there are a lot of things that is happening in your head. The conflict is in your head, but you don't share anything more when it comes to people. And people are actually, because of the reason why you don't share anything out, and that's speak out loud. So that's why people most of the time, what they think in their head is they do not know how you think and what you do, how you program your mind. They do not even know, they are not aware of it, and that's why they make this mistake again and again and again. Do you understand? And that's why people get intimidated by you. For example, I'll just give you there are dinosaurs. Dinosaurs are the most loving creatures, as you know, if you have seen those movies. But then people get intimidated because of how it come across, right? But they are actually very loving creatures, I have heard. They are not that if you ask me, there are some people who has something in their mind and they have harmful intentions. But how you come across, the way I see you, your pile is, you are very good at heart, very beautiful at heart. But then when someone does anything to you, you cannot forgive, you're not able to forgive them easily, and you make them accountable for what they did. Until then you don't just turn up. Because you don't turn up and you also don't share anything, say anything out loud, that see, you had done something. Directly you don't say, indirectly, in subtle ways you just show them signs that you hate them, and that is enough for them. I understand, but until you say things directly, people don't understand. I clearly get where you're coming from. But then you need to start communicating in a way that people understand. You need to show yourself that who you are, even from the beginning of how you meet people. Then I think your fear of letting people in and communicating how you feel not giving space for people who does all these shitty things. If they have any harmful intentions, you already know, but don't let them in. So those kind of situations will become easier for you. That you need to change. Soon you will know which path to choose. You are actually confused which way to go, where, because of this situation that is happening around right now. You might be confused, which is my way, where do I go, where do I find my people. You are lost, you are a little lost. You will find your way. You will find a, you will get that message, even through the universe or through any, you will intuitively know which path to choose, where to go, where you will find your tribe. You will understand something is opening up for you. If this pile, whoever is watching this pile, pile number 3, if you're feeling lost, then this is your pile. Communication is very essential for you. You need to, your throat chakra or your heart chakra both need some cleansing, and try to do some meditation and try to open your throat chakra and your heart chakra. That is essential for you. Communication plays a major role in your reading. There is a lot of cloud. Sometimes you just think these things happened, and you're very good at analyzing things in your mind, and you just keep it there. When you wanted to express that, you don't express. You just think that they will know. They know what they did. No, they will not know. Try to find a strategy where you can say it out loud. This is who you are. This is how you want people to treat you. That's how you teach people how they can treat you. Hope I have put it across in the right way. Something is changing for you. Number 9 seems significant. Number 3, there is a new beginning. You will find your way. If you are lost, confused, you will find your way. You are not going to get stuck in one situation. That is changing for you. Do not worry. Don't give up now. As I said, you need to do some cleansing, and you need to do some healing also. Yeah, some introspection is needed. I see some of you asking me how long I have been doing this introspection work. For a long time. Yes, I totally get it. You will come out of a huge cycle. This has been a huge cycle for 21 years for some of you, for 21 months. It's a huge cycle. You will come out of it. You will find your way. Pile number 3. I understand you are such a lovely souls. You don't deserve all this hate and hurt and pain. I totally understand, and I empathize with your pain. You will get through this stage and come out of it. You will find your way. Oops, I'm sorry. The place where you are right now will not serve you. I think number 8 is also significant for you. You will receive a message soon that will laid a foundation for something to start. Initially it will be the beginning, but it will change the whole course of how you had been, your journey so far. That will start to change. You will literally see slow changes, how it is happening. This pile seemed to be very intense. I could feel the energy. The energy seemed to be very intense. Try to get out and try to leave out from the place where you're sitting and move for some time. That will help you to release this energy. And if you think any physical activity will help, I think you need to do that also. All right, that's what I have for you, pile number 3. Let me know if this reading resonates with you, and hope you enjoyed watching this reading. Pile number 3, like, share and subscribe, and thank you for watching. See you all in my next reading. Take care. Bye.